Hello everybody, Suman Pachigulla here. And if you are into recruiting industry or you are trying to get into recruiting industry, you need to understand that your survival depends upon how you take things and how you react to certain things that happen in your company. The blame game is one of the things that generally we experience in recruiting industry. So what is blame game is initially, when everything is good, you will be a good person, good recruiter. And when things go wrong, the finger will directly come to you. That's what is I called a blame game. And blame game comes in many types. For example, in the daily meeting, your manager might share, this is how you should be working, this is what you need to look in a requirement, and these are the primary skills the client is looking for. And when you go back and find some candidates and you send it across for the review or submit, your resume gets rejected. And the reason will come that, hey, actually, I told you to look this and you have given something which is missing. So now that is something like you as a recruiter did not understand the requirement properly. And the same thing happens with business development managers or your client. Maybe when you are on the call, they say something, you note it down and you start working, and all of a sudden when you send resume, they say, no, actually this is not what we were looking for, or we are looking for something else. Now, how you are going to come out of the blame game of this kind of when you are trusting somebody else and you thought this is what it is, but they change their words, right? So there are other things that we are going to discuss. I'm going to share from my personal experience and how these are being demotivated while we are working as a recruiter in this industry. So for this blame game sort of thing, how you are going to handle this is after you complete your meeting or after you complete your client call or after you complete your one-on-one with your team lead or whoever it is, do one thing. Come back and sit down on your desk and draft an email that, hey, so and so, I'm just trying to summarize the things that we had discussed today about so and so topic. I just wanted to ensure I got all the points correct. And please add if I have missed anything else, and you send it across. And the person replies, right? Yes, this is what we have discussed. Or no, you need to do this. So the person may add. Now what happens? Now you have a written proof of what you have discussed. So apply this with your team leads, your managers, your clients, or for your company owner as well. Whatever you discuss, ensure you document it properly and send it across. And you just say that I'm just trying to recollect whatever we have discussed. Please look at it and let me know I got everything correct, or is there anything else I have missed. Now this is going to give you an extra advantage to fight your case when your resume has been rejected or you have some issue comes in. All right. Now, another problem here in recruiting industry, what I have faced is, if we trust somebody so much, it could be a team lead or it could be a manager, it could be the company owner, whoever it would be. If you trust so much and you become lovable so much, what is that happens is we may think that, oh, nothing is going to happen. And because I'm like very close to my manager, very close to my lead, now one day things may come, or one day situation may happen that the manager would say, actually, I cannot do anything else. This is what the upper management's decision. All right. So what you need to remember is your job should be your job. Don't get emotionally attached, making it as a family member, making this as someone like a savior, or it is like as your big brother or like a very close somebody else. No, it won't work like that. The job that you are currently working, that is a business for somebody else. They have invested money to make money. And if there is a business involved in or somewhere, how you call that as a family? Companies call that we are a great family, we are a bonded family, we work as a family. But those are bullshit, right? When things are going good, there are numbers on the board on your name or beside your name, you are a good family member. The moment number goes down, questions will come why things are not happening with you. And everything, whatever required for you to answer, you got to find your answer, or they will find all the reasons to let you go from the company. This is how it works, people. It could be team lead, it could be manager, whoever it is, the motto for them to bring the revenue. So if you are personally attached to somebody else, don't think that you are going to survive there and you're going to make money. It is not going to work in that way. Because if you are a recruiter, the team lead is answerable for you. If you are leads, your manager is answerable for you. And if you're a bunch of managers, your director is answerable to for you. So now, why someone is going to take responsibility or watch for you when you yourself is not working? Understand? End of the day, your performance matters no matter what. And if you are someone think that, yeah, if I'm making my performance good and I can do anything, anything is okay for me, like, not obeying policies or doing that internal politics sort of thing. Well, some company owners, right? It's a company to company, whether the person is a capitalist or it is someone real leader. So for a capitalist, number matters. No matter how hard you work, no matter what is the value that you bring to the table, if you are not generating the money, you're out of the company. All right. I'm going to give you an example of mine. I was working as one of the top recruiters and best performer in one organization. And we as a team achieved so many things. And we got a bigger number from my team. Okay. Because I was handling two different teams with more than 20 people. And now what happened? All of a sudden, I went for a leave, and that is like approved leave in the year end. Now, when I was in the leave, what happened is all of a sudden the management removed everybody who were working under me, and they made report to other team leads there. And I have no damn idea why it is happening like that and why they made it like this. Before I left to my hometown, I was one of the top performers there. I was one of the top leaders there, and I was one of the closest person to the management. And I have no idea what happened and who filled their ears. Now, you need to remember that. You might be thinking that those people who are working around you, who are cheering you up, that, hey, you are doing a good job and we are proud of you, that could be your own manager, that could be your own colleagues, or that could be a different team leads who are working with you. If you are a team lead and if everybody is cheering up with you, you have no idea what is cooking in the mind and who is going to feed somebody's ears. So don't be surprised that you get fired irrespective of the good things you do. Okay, if you do the bad things, definitely you get fired. But spending time for the company, making money for the company, and trying to grow, you believe everybody and you obey people's word and you give your 100%, keeping your family time aside, keeping your happiness aside. Still you work for the company, and end of the day, the boss is the boss. If you fight with the boss, you're out of the company. You share these things with other people, you have no idea who is feeding his ears or her ears. And if you don't ask, you have no information that why it is happening with you. Now, when I came back and I rejoined after my holidays, I saw that only few people were under me. Actually, nobody was under me, and everybody was given to some other people. And there is no reason given to you. Just imagine how it is going to feel when you come back and you saw, actually, I know prior joining the company that this team has been dissolved, and they sent a chart that you will be reporting to him, you will be reporting to him. And all of a sudden, they try to isolate. And the worst part is, after that also, when I was performing good, my numbers were on the board, people did not take the opportunity to wish me, but they used to wish for somebody else who had just submitted interviews, but they did not take time to wish for who has made placements. Now, this told me the hidden agenda, the hidden agenda behind the decision. If that is a true leader, and definitely true leader would not be taking this kind of decisions, and I have no damn idea what made the person to take this decision and who was the person feeding them. And Nothing. All right. It was like nothing. And I cried on my desk. I cried in the toilet. I cried on the way because I was loving my team so much. I spent so much of time to groom them and bring the result and show them and work, perform as a role model for them. I proudly say that I went beyond the call of duty in the weekends as well to to show my team that this is what we can do. If you are passionate enough and you are driven by purpose, yes, you can do anything else. It's okay, we miss the family time, but guess what? We're getting so many recognition, we are making money, right? And all of a sudden everything goes for a toss, and you will understand that end of the day, I am the boss. Whatever the team lead you are, we give a damn about it, and I take the decision, you are nothing. Now that is how it happens in industries, people. So the reason why I'm sharing this is, don't get attached more to something thinking that nothing gonna happen for you, no one is going to shatter your current situation. No, you're wrong. Anything may happen, be prepared with that. You may lose your job, you may lose your position, you may lose your salary, you may lose your incentives. Anything can happen because it is a business, and this industry doesn't have a regulation, this industry doesn't have policy. Every damn business owner create their own business policies, rules, and you have to obey that. If you're not okay with that, they're going to fire you. If you obey with that, you are safe there. Simple as that. This is what I have experienced. And sometimes the worst case was when I was making placements, number of placements, and people gave complaint that other people gave complaint that to the management that this person as a team lead making so much of money and the team members are not making any money. Who stopped those people? In fact, I have to literally intentionally stop my placements and give placements to my team members so that I will not go into that blaming mode. You know what? So you need to do some sacrifices as well, people. As you grow up, you have no idea how many people are there to pull your legs, but in the outside, they'll be cheering you up. You have no idea. You have to take all the heat. You have to take all the beating. You have to listen to all the bullshit words that management will tell you. You have to grow the thick skin. Nothing should penetrate within this. If you are emotional enough, if you are someone thinking that always you have been praised, no, it is not going to happen. All right. And if you think your reasons are going to help you live, or if you think your reasons are going to save you, no. Reasons doesn't work. You got to prove yourself with your performance. And who knows, someone who has proved himself or herself so long, people did not take that for consideration, then how they are going to take another proving of performance is going to help them to understand you? It is not going to work in that way, people. The moment you see the respect is not served for the position or something what you have done, you got to come out of, you got to leave that company and look for something better. That is what my suggestion is. And now, if you're enjoying your work, go with it, but be aware that these are the things are there in the industry. So be cautious and mind your own job. Don't trust anybody blindly, and don't open your mouth against anybody else, so you have no idea who is connected to where. All right. Mind your job, work. If you have any questions, talk to the person concerned, make money for the company, get incentive, shut down your system and come home. That's it. If you fall into the fancy word like your family members, this, that, and you get more attached to it, you have no idea. You have no idea what kind of stupidity you are signing for. So here, the thing is, upar, yes, we are family, but inside, mind your damn job and go home. That's what I suggest people. I hope it is helpful for you, and I'll be sharing more of my experience and others' experience as well with you people, so that you will not fall into the trap and go into the stress. Okay? Take care and God bless you. Bye-bye.